There's so much evil and corruption in the world, and most people would blame money. But is money really that bad? Or is it the people that have it? How do people even get rich in the first place? Why do people want to get rich? And why should you even try to get rich? First, we have to actually define what rich is. I believe that to be rich, you have to have wealth. And wealth is just any type of quantifiable resource or asset, like property, equity, land. This also includes liquid cash. But what is the most efficient way to obtain these things? Let's look at the richest people in the world and find out. Elon Musk, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. I could go on, but I think you see a common theme. Ownership and leverage. These people don't sell their time on a one-to-one basis. They build or own things that don't play by the rules. Mark Zuckerberg's reported base salary for Meta is $1 per year. You don't have to be Einstein to realize that these numbers don't add up. More than 90% of his net worth is his shares in Meta. And the same goes for all the other people on this list. You don't get rich by just coasting by earning a salary and not actively trying to invest, own or save. But what actually is the point of it all? Why do all these people want to be rich? Was becoming rich just a byproduct of their ambitions? Why do you want to be rich? The careless answer would be so you can spend however much you want whenever you want. But I think it's deeper than this. Most people attach their self-worth to external things like money, looks, power, things that can be taken away from you in an instant and aren't actually a part of who you are. For that reason, I think most people get mega rich and want to be mega rich because it validates their existence. They tell themselves because they were able to make X amount of money, they're valuable as a human being and their life was worth it. Society calls rich people evil and greedy, which is fair to an extent, but what if they just wanted to be free? What if they just wanted autonomy over their time and efforts? Is that not why you want to be rich? Let's just assume that it is. What happens when you do get rich? By following the Systems for Freedom Wealth playlist, more content coming soon, so subscribe. But seriously, what happens when you're the one that's antagonized because of the work that you put in? When someone says you have more than you need, this can only lead to self-sabotage and a feeling of guilt. Why were you able to be successful? Cool, you can boil it down to your intelligence or creativity, but you were born in a specific, unique circumstance that allows you to be what you became. Why couldn't that have been anyone else? What makes you so special, aside from the circumstances at birth? And this feeling can emerge from something as simple as being the first to get accepted to a good school in your hometown, but in a sense, I agree with the philosophy. It's actually humbling. However, it is dangerous if you use it as an excuse to not apply yourself. Just because something is antagonized or deemed bad by society doesn't mean it can't be used for good. You can still use breadcrumbs, something seen as a mess, to make good juicy fried chicken. And that's why you have to apply yourself. But how do you apply yourself? By realizing that money is a tool and not a god. I think a lot of the reason people think money is evil is because of the people that hold it. Just because someone holds a sword doesn't mean there's blood on it. Don't be someone with blood on your sword. At the end of the day, you have to separate money from your self-worth and use it as a tool. You can buy back your time. You can employ people and help them make a living. You can donate to charity. You can genuinely be a good person and make a difference. And because you have money, you can amplify that impact and change lives. So do you really want to be rich for the right reasons? If you do, then pick up the sword. Just make sure it stays clean. I'm just letting these quotes fly. Jokes aside, how can you even know you're ready when you don't even know the price of your soul? Can you be bought? Check out this video and find out.